All right, guys, I went through my Twitter DMs, and the most requested video that people have asked me to make is an update on BenCoin, which is owned by Ben Armstrong. He's been providing some updates. Obviously, Ben Armstrong separated from BitBoy Crypto. What does this have to do with BenCoin? We're going to be talking about that and more, guys, on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. On Twitter, you know the deal. But a quick look at the BenCoin market cap, a $6.55 million market cap, all the way down from $100+ million market cap on May 24th, guys. Down tremendously and falling. It was down 50% yesterday. You can see if you're looking at the video, down 39% today. Now, before I get into my thoughts on BenCoin, I want to let you guys know that I was a big advocate of BenCoin when this launched, right? I found this token at $100,000 market cap. I did not buy it, right? And then I saw BitBoy Crypto tweeting about it, talking about it, and I decided to buy in around a $25 million market cap or so, rode it all the way up to $100 million. It's been downhill from there. Now, like I said, I was a big proponent. I made YouTube videos. I made tweets about BenCoin. Why was I bullish on this token? Because Ben Armstrong was at the helm, and he still is at the helm. But Ben Armstrong had access to the BitBoy Crypto Twitter account. Ben Armstrong also had access to the BitBoy Crypto YouTube account, which I think combined have about 2.4 million followers. Here on Twitter, they have 1 million. I think on YouTube, they have another 1.3 million followers. So I was extremely bullish on this because this was the age where exposure tokens were doing the best, right? People that had massive reach were able to tweet about tokens and people would buy it. So I was really bullish on it because, one, Ben Armstrong built successful businesses, which I thought he owned. I thought he had full ownership of BitBoy Crypto, the YouTube, BitBoy Crypto, the Twitter account, which we find out he does not have ownership of anymore. But because of his reach, he had a massive audience. I said, hey, people are going to buy this token because of his reach. They believe in him. And it worked, right? It went all the way up to $100 million market cap before that fiasco happened with Uniswap, which if you don't know what happened with Uniswap, they essentially delisted BenCoin because of a copyrighted image. That's something of the past, but the token is now down to a $6 million market cap, especially after the news of the BitBoy Crypto team terminating its partnership with Ben Armstrong, who we thought owned BitBoy Crypto. They said the difficult decision is a culmination of a prolonged effort to help Ben during his relapse into substance abuse, as well as reconcile the emotional, physical, and financial damage he has done to the employees of Hit Network and the BitBoy Crypto community. Now, you can see here that BitBoy Crypto, I got to stop calling that, Ben Armstrong says Ben is not owned by Hit Network or BitBoy Crypto. It is managed by a separate entity entirely controlled by Ben Armstrong and Duchess of DeFi. The release and implementation of V2 is unaffected. But guys, I have bad news. I mean, the fact that Ben Armstrong is no longer in charge of his Twitter account and his YouTube account, which have 2.3 million followers, that was really the main use case that I was bullish on. Of course, they're building stuff with education and awareness and politicians, et cetera, right? That's all good and dandy. But how are you going to get that message out now, right? 2.4 million followers online to now what, 23 or 30,000 on the Twitter account for BenCoin. Obviously, a lot of FUD going on in relation to Ben Armstrong. And if you haven't seen it yet, guys, I'll link the video here on YouTube. I made one earlier on X with my thoughts on BitBoy Crypto. Obviously, I'm wishing him well. But for me, and especially during these bear markets, for me, it's time for me to move on from my BenCoin investment. Like I said, I got in around a $25 million market cap. I did exit my position in BenCoin. I hope the project does well. I wish all the best for Ben Armstrong and Duchess of DeFi. But for me, there's just too much FUD going on and too much bad news surrounding this project at this time for me to keep my money invested. So that's the BenCoin update, guys. That's actually what I'm doing with my Ben tokens, Ben coins. You're able to do whatever you want. It's not financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. If you're still holding, you're still holding. If you decide to sell, you decided to sell. But that's the update here, guys. We do wish Ben Armstrong well. People wanted to see a BenCoin update video, my thoughts on it. And that's where I stand. I was really bullish on it. And you can watch some of my older videos. I was saying I'm bullish on this because this guy has insane reach. He's a hardworking guy. He's built incredible companies. Why would this be any different? But obviously, you can't predict someone relapsing, getting kicked out, fired from their company, which you thought they had full ownership of. And for me, it's time to part ways with my investment, to move on, to cut the losses, and to invest that money somewhere else. So that's my thoughts on BenCoin. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.